Okay. All right. Welcome to the final tip number 5 in my 5-part mini series on the power of niching. And in this video, I want to talk to you about personal branding and how that really can propel your niche even further. So in the prior videos, I talked a lot about different aspects around the power of niching, from having the courage to get super specific, to content creation, to some examples that I've experienced, thought leadership, and so on. And in this final video, I want to talk about personal branding. And so when you look at creating your niche, what will bolster, strengthen, make even nichier, if that's even a word? I make up a lot of words on these videos, don't I? Is your personal brand, because that is one thing that is unique to you and you alone. And this is why I love working in personal branding so much, because I have a very unique and intuitive ability of extracting what makes somebody really unique. Because for us, it's virtually impossible for us to fully, bring that out because we are myopic. We don't have that objectivity. The way we perceive ourselves is completely different from how the world perceives us. So being able to come in objectively to my client and work with them to mine their personal brand and what really is the juice based on what they want to focus on and where they bring their biggest value and, what they really love doing is something I love to do, and I'm really, really good at it. And so this is why I love personal branding. And it wasn't until recently that I really started emphasizing and communicating that in my messaging that was like my secret weapon. I pull that out. Personal branding, woo! But there's a lot of people out there doing personal branding too. But I have a very unique set of models that I use. And I'm Terry Pappy, and I do personal branding for lifestyle solopreneurs, right? So it's that statement that who I am is that first part, just like in that one video where I talked about Ford versus Ferrari, where Matt Damon, who plays Carroll Shelby, stands at the microphone at the announcement of the Mustang and says, "I'm Carroll Shelby and I build race cars." And I love his accent in that movie. It's so good. I love that movie. But that's a perfect example of what makes that particular identity, that brand, so unique. I mean, anybody who knows anything about Carroll Shelby and the Shelby, right, knows that is a very powerful, very successful brand because he made a quality product and he became known for that because he committed his whole career to it. And he got, he won the Le Mans and, he helped Ken Miles win it again for Ford. So all of these things built up his personal brand because it was him. People bought his cars because they knew it came with all of his what is the word? All of his panache, all of his, I can't think of the word I want to use. Oh, darn. That's the thing I hate about doing these videos. It's like, I come up with that one word. I want to really, bring it home for you. But that's a really great example of how personal branding will really kind of, boom, just bring your niche into this whole new level. Because, like I said, there's only one of us. So when you're emphasizing and tying in through content, tying in through thought leadership, telling your story, showing your vulnerability, when you bring in those powerful tools related to personal branding into what it is that you're niched down to, oh my God, it's like a triple threat. It's a win-win all around, especially if you're addressing something that is like a deep need in the marketplace, that you're filling a gap. And you're addressing things that people really are sick of and struggling with and tired of. And if you come in with that and you identify it and message it and tie it in with your personal brand, man, it's like a home run for sure. So when you think about your niche and bringing that down after you do that exercise in the first tip video, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your personal brand is a big part of that, because that is what's going to really niche you to the point where nobody else can match that niche. All right, so good luck with that. Thank you for watching my 5-part series on the power of niching.